Hey guys, how's it going? Today we have this carburetor off my workhorse, which is a can also be basically a Briggs carb. It's 18 horse. I believe 16 horse uses this carb, and I believe 20 horse uses this carb. I'll grab a different one here. You guys can see this is another one. This is a 90s carb, early 90s. This one does not have any adjustments except for one. This is a fixed carb, what they call this. It's got a cap for a fuel shutoff. So this is when brakes start changing them. And I'll show you this one. This one has two adjusters on it, and you can see the difference quite a bit. You guys can pretty much see quite a bit of difference in the design. So I'm going to use my carb. I just did a half job rebuild on it last year. This year we're going to tear it down. I had a lot of people yell at me for not using carburetor part cleaner, so we do got that this time. My Walmart was clearing it out for $9. This crap's usually about $30–40 for it. So we're gonna actually get this carb tore down, rebuilt correctly this time, see if I can get rid of all the problems. So first thing you want to do is take your fuel pump off. I've already cracked all the screws loose. I need a different screwdriver. So I cracked all the screws loose so it's a little faster for you guys, because you guys just want the blunt force of it. So you just unscrew all these screws. And just take this all apart. I'll put the the gasket kit in the description, or you guys can pause the screen when we get to the point of rebuilding the carb. The reason why I'm rebuilding this carb again is because it's not running worth crap. I had it idling yesterday for about 20–30 minutes, and you can see what our ethanol fuel does to this. This is a brand new fuel pump. Look what the ethanol fuel does. It's corn oil, and guess what? Our government wants corn oil in our fucking fuel to burn better. And look at this, is another $24 fucking dollars down the drain again to rebuild these damn carbs. Just because the fucking gaskets are destroyed. Look at this. Yeah. See if I can get you guys to see that. See that little bulge? It shouldn't be bulging. This crap feels like paper now, and it's not good. So we're gonna have to rebuild this whole fucking carb from ground up again. And I just did it last year. Before I parked through, when I got it running over summer, the carb was running good. And now I can't keep the sucker running worth crap. Now we got 4 screws on top of this carb. So you just want to take them, get them out of here. Don't use the Phillip head, or the flathead I mean. Then you guys will end up having problems. There is also another difference in the carbs too. There's a 3-bolt and a 4-bolt pump. So make sure that you guys are getting the right part number. I'll put the 4-bolt part number, 4-bolt pump part number in the description, along with the 3-bolt pump description. There is a big difference between the two pumps, guys. I got a 3-bolt pump. And what I mean by 3 bolts, you guys can probably see, got 1, 2, 3. So it's a 3-bolt pump. Usually 4 be on, 2 on this side and 2 on this side. So I don't have a 4-bolt pump to show you. Now since we got all the screws out, we should be able to just gently pry right here. This one's being stupid. Or just tap it. There it goes. Well, the reason why mine's being a little prick. Hang on, guys, I gotta get more paper towel. Give me a second. Alright, now why mine's being a prick to come off, because I use black ATV silicone to seal around it, just make sure I didn't have no air leaks. And, well, ended up being this gasket blew out at the bottom on me. It's full of gas. It smells like gas. It's leaking on the rider. So I figured since I have to pull this back off, I might as well do a complete carb rebuild on her again. Get rid of anything that I screwed up in the previous problems with her. Get rid of them all. Good time to readjust the float. Where the heck are you guys at? So we're going to readjust the float. It shouldn't be laying like that. It should be laying flat. I was in a rush last year rebuilding this carb because I needed this rider running last year. So that's why I'm going back through it again. On here you see a dead pin or roll pin or a keeper, scraper or needle nose. You might have to use something to tap it out, but mine's free. I've already had mine apart at one time. So we'll just do that. And from the looks of it, the seat's bad again. Seat's completely wore out. Rip off your gasket. No, this one, nope, this one I didn't seal it, so it was sealing itself. I didn't put no sealant on it. It's my other workhorse that I have. But you want to just make sure this crap's all cleaned off. But I'm going to use some carb cleaner. I want to show you guys this. You guys want to see what ethanol does to your freaking fuel? Let me zoom you guys out so you guys see. And let me get you guys down into the light. Look at what ethanol does to your freaking fuel. I don't know how well this camera's going to pick up this water. But there's water in there. Yeah, you guys see it? See a two-tone right there? She has like a little ridge. You see that, Bubbles? That's water. That's why this piece of shit ain't running. You know what I say to the company that does our fuel? Fuck all you guys. All you guys done is became nothing but little bitches and wine babies because you think putting that corn oil in our fuel nowadays is gonna burn cleaner. Well, fuck that shit. It'll never burn cleaner unless you kill all of us and put all electric cars in. And this is fucking bullshit. Another $25 fucking dollars down the drain again for another carb rebuilt. But I'll catch you guys in a second. I'm gonna dump this gas out. Okay, guys, I got it dumped off. I had to cool off for a few minutes. Now we're going to take this screw out. This is your idling screw. So we're going to just take this apart right here. Your jets here, the two jets, if you got the Justin style carb, just take your two jets out. We got new ones for it, because I'm not reusing these damn jets. So, we just unscrew these. Yeah, they're fucked. Unscrew your other jet. And that should be everything off the carb that you have to worry about at this point in time. Everything else should go in as is. We got to get this seat out. And I'll be back with the camera. It's about dead. But we can dip it in the carb cleaner right now. Let me zoom you guys out. So we're going to dip it in the carb cleaner right now. We can get this thing open. I've never had this thing open. It's brand new can of carb dip. So hopefully we can get it open. Damn, they don't want you in it, do they? Ah, broke the seal finally. My first impressions of this don't stink that bad. They said use a well ventilated area. It don't smell that bad. But we're just going to put our carb in it. I think that's all the room we have. No, we could put both of them in there. So we'll just dip both, throw them both in like this. And give it about a half an hour. Oh. Don't forget to put this little guy in there too. Let him just sit in here a little bit. Just enough where he can eat some of your oil. Just enough to clean it off. Let her just sit here on the side now. So I'll catch you guys later. I'll put the lid back on it. Because I do have don't have to be tight, just enough so if something happens and it don't dry out. It's 1:36 right now, so at 2:01 I'll be back. Alright guys, it's been a half an hour. Let's get this crap out of here. I can tell one thing with this carburetor being in here, this crap, it's really pulped now. So I have over here, you guys somewhat see a container. I have a container of water. You want to rinse your part, then use the carb cleaner to spray off your part once you clean it and rinse it off in water. Like this little guy we dipped at the beginning, I'm going to throw him in the water. Because you don't want to have all this crap in it. From what I can see, yeah, it worked. So give me a second, guys. Let me get that sealed. Alright, we sealed that. Now what you guys want to do is take a scraper, or a screwdriver in my case. Just clean up the gasket surface here really quick before you throw it in the water. This crap comes right off really nice. Sediments coming off this thing, which is why they said you want to rinse it and then spray it out with carb cleaner and then spray it out with compressed air. I got sediments coming out of this thing, which is good to see. We're just going to throw it over in this water now, all sections. I'm using hot water, because it is a little nippy today. We're just going to switch it around a little bit. Right here, make sure we get everything clean. Yeah, it's working. You got water? A bad float. So I'm going to have to take this other carburetor over here off. That's why you guys want to clean your parts. And you can see this one's been fixed at one time. So I got a bad float and I got to fix that problem. And this stuff does really stink, guys. You guys should just see the sediments that came out of the sucker. I don't know how well this camera's going to pick it up. Look at the sediments. That's why I use water to rinse it off. That's pretty nasty, if I must say. Alright. Now, since we got that far done, guys, at this point of the game, let me cap this off, just so I don't have water mess all over the place. Just take your parts. It's a really good time now to make sure you got most of the water off. Clean all your gasket surface really quick before we hit it with some carb cleaner. I believe I have it. Yeah, I got me a old wire wheel I'm going to use. It's just to scrape it off. Let's just knock it down, if you guys see what I'm doing. Nope. This just should knock it down. Get some of that crap off from it. That's just to clean the surface. I've done this for years on riders and never had a bit of problem with it. This actually helps seal them too. Alright, now since we got that done, let's see if I got any. I got 320, which is too fine. 2000 grit's what you want. Take some 2000 grit sandpaper. There you go, 3M. They don't really say, but it's 3000 grit. Go through here. Just to make sure you guys are getting it all. Go inside your bowl. Your fuel pump. Let's just make sure there ain't nothing high sticking up. And don't forget your bottom. I forgot the bottom. Let's just make sure the surfaces are nice and clean, nothing on them. But what we have to do before we get going, there's a seat. There'll be a seat right there. What you need is a 1/4-20. I believe it's a 1/4-20. Give me a second, let me make sure. 1/4-20 looks big. Yep, a 1/4-20 bolt. I need a 1/4-20 bolt and a, oh, I grabbed the right tap to begin with. Quarter. 1/4-20 tap. I got a tap and drill, but that's because I use this for other things too. But take your 1/4-20 tap. Oh, this has already been opened, so I use this at one time. Put it back in the package. Take your 1/4-20 tap. I gotta see if I got something for this thing. Take your 1/4-20 tap. I don't know how well I can show you guys what I'm gonna do. It's going really soft. Just keep on screwing it down. broke it. That ain't my. That's beyond what I've ever seen happen here. But if you guys get it good, should just pull right off for you guys. You should hear it creaking. That's because you're pulling the seat right out of it. Might try to put a pry bar at the bottom and then tap it at the top, which that's what I just did. There's your seat. So there's your old seat. And did not hurt it. Just gotta clean it, blow it. There to get some carb cleaner really quick, guys. I want to make sure that hole's clean. Which it is. Now on your on that carb kit, you should have a new seat, which is right there in my hand now. Now take your new seat. Don't put it in backwards. There's only one way the sucker go in. And just love tap it to start it. Take your old seat like that. Take your old seat, put it right on top. You're going to have to use a couple fingers, so I'm going to have to block the view. In this instance, I'm going to have to use a socket. Take a 1/4 inch socket, 1/4 inch drive socket, and watch your seat going down. Alright, now since we got her that far, take your seat again. It should go flush, so don't put it too far. It should be flush with your surface. So just give it another love tap again. It'll be very nice. And I like it this time, take my old seat, set it off a little bit. And just start going around it.